Cheerios.
How you guys doing out there? We're getting ready to go today. Yeah! Cowboys chaos. Steelers must choose between Justin Fields, Russell Wilson. How do you guys feel about that? Should they pick Russell Wilson or Justin Fields? Who should they put on the field for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Get Up is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. And the tennis starts today, the 56th U.S. Open. Today on ESPN at noon, you'll see Coco Gauff. You'll see Ben Shelton. Additional coverage on ESPN2. Every point also available on ESPN+. Again, the most important news we have for you today, Adam Schefter's parents have been released from his bathroom and all is well.
No crowbar necessary. Their hold-in is over, and they got out. They were freed before Ceedee Lamb.
Great fun morning this morning. We'll see you back at Better Than Ever tomorrow. First Take starts now.
You gotta think about what life is, okay, on a Monday morning. First Takes in the house, the #1 morning show in all of sports television. I got my man Shay. I don't know where the hell he is. He traveling all over the place, accumulating miles and stuff, buying new homes and doing all of this stuff. I got Mollywood. She in the house blessing us with her presence. How do we know this? Because she doesn't hesitate to tell us so. We got the NFL to talk about. We got college football to talk about. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. And it's the perfect morning to do that. You know why?
Why?
Because when you looking this good, you know, the camera just gravitates to you, and therefore it'll gravitate to the show.
Let's start the show.
Takes in the house.
Let's kick this thing off this upcoming season.
Want to know what time it is? Time to play some football.
Are you kidding me? Still going. Touchdown. Electrifying. It's the Jets. He's gone. Back to back. Super Bowl champion.
I want to get 3, though.
What a catch. How good is that? They got him.
Magic is back.
No, you can feel it. I can see it in your eyes.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome into First Take. Thank you for being with us on this Monday. Hope you all had a fabulous weekend. That is Stephen A. Smith. I'm Molly Karen. We got Dan Orlovsky. And, of course, the Hall of Famer, Shannon Sharp. And, gentlemen, I'm going to need you to send prayer because Stephen A. is on one this morning.
What's going on, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Let me just tell you.
What's up?
He's in rare form.
What's
and
up?
It's going to be a long day, and I'm here by myself. So I'd like you both to look out for me this morning.
Shay, Orlovsky. What's up, fellas? What's going on?
I'm doing amazing. Stephen A., I was supposed to be at the event. I was supposed to do Saturday, but unfortunately I was not able to do it. The Invest Fest that you and Steve Harvey did yesterday. Right. I was supposed to do Saturday, but unfortunately I had to leave early and come to Houston, so I wasn't able to film, but I had a great time Friday.
So you going to say that with a smile on your face that you wasn't where you were supposed to be because you had other stuff going on, and you just left town with me and Steve Harvey, and you left everything up to me and Steve Harvey?
H-Town.
Yeah, that is true. That is legitimate. We need that. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about
Oh, that mercy.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We don't have to worry about Dan Orlovsky going someplace because obviously that would involve paying for a flight,
Cheapo.
which his cheap ass will hesitate to do at every turn. So we know he ain't going
What
nowhere.
is this early?
Greyhound.
That's what it is.
Take it down.
He'll jump on Greyhound, Stephen A.
No, I didn't know.
Calm down.
I'm in a very good mood. Did y'all have a wonderful weekend?
I had
a
an
wonderful
amazing weekend.
You know what, Molly?
Share your story
It's
with
nice.
you last
Awesome.
night.
It's nice
It's
to see you, Molly.
amazing to see you.
It's nice to see you,
And
Molly.
guess what
You
we're
good?
doing this week? We're going up to Bristol.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Hey!
We're coming up to Bristol, Stephen A.
I'm just want to make a bet that Dan's going to be gone when we get there with his sorry stuff.
What day you here?
Let's move on.
What day you here?
None of your business.
Wednesday.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're 10 days away from the NFL season kickoff, and it doesn't get much better than this. The AFC Championship rematch Thursday, September 5th, 8:20. The MVP Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will try to get revenge on the defending champs who are trying to go for a three-peat. Patrick Mahomes has beaten up on most of the league's top quarterbacks, especially Lamar Jackson, who he's 4 1 against head-to-head and has a 15-3 career playoff record, with the only losses coming to Tom Brady twice and Joe Burrow. Shannon, which quarterback needs to beat Mahomes the most?
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make-or-break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Look, it's Monday. I believe, what is it, the 26th? Let me make sure I got it right. I think it's Monday the 26th, and guess what? The NFL is back, baby. Listen, we had a long weekend. I know all you guys had a long weekend. I enjoyed it. It was only 2 days, but it was a long NFL and sports weekend, and college football's back, and we got a lot to talk about right now. Let me tell you something. I got my glasses on here. It makes me look a little nerdy. Maybe I might know some stats or something. I don't know. Makes me feel good about myself when I put it on. I hope I look okay because I see the reflections flipping off my glasses here. But listen, watching the Cowboys this weekend, watching the Steelers, watching all the teams out there, Eagles, all those people on the platforms, there's a lot of changes, a lot of depth charts being moved around. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that you saw yesterday, a lot of people you saw on Saturday and all last week in those preseason games, a lot of those people are going to be gone. That's the facts. They were playing for a position. Some people are not going to have a position. I got my coffee right here just in case people want to get it runned up right here. I start drinking on that. Feels pretty good. And welcome everybody right now into the live stream. All your names out there. If you're in the Mason Mob, throw the dice in the chat right now. Everybody watching it live, you'll see they're verified right there in the live stream. That means they're verified and they're on the Brandon Mason Show, part of the Mason Mob. We greatly appreciate you. We're going to dive into it right now. We're going to talk about a lot. But more importantly, we're going to talk about the Cowboys right now. We're going to talk about Cowboys chaos. We're going to talk about Ceedee Lamb. We're going to talk about Dak Prescott, Trey Lance, what's going on at the quarterback position. And then we're going to dive right into the Steelers, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson. Who are they going to play? Who are they going to choose? It's important. Are they hurting the Steelers? Is it a problem of them not getting out there, gelling with their quarterback of who they're going to pick? I appreciate you guys, watching live right now. We're diving into this. Good morning to you guys. And let's get into it right now. And let's get it started and kick it off. Trey Lance, his future with the Dallas Cowboys. What's it look like? I'm telling you right now, I watched Trey Lance. I saw what he did. I saw the plays he made with his legs. I saw what he tried to do with his arms. Let me tell you something. It was not all his fault. 5 interceptions, I believe it was. 5. If he would have kept playing, he might have thrown 10 for all I know. But let me tell you something right now about Trey Lance. I'm going to break it down to you and give you the hard facts, the unbiased opinion right now of the Dallas Cowboys. They got one hell of a chance, and I believe they have an opportunity. Whoa. A little too fired up right here, knocking my damn mic off track. But let me tell you something. Trey Lance is a baller. Watching him get out there on the field and make plays. I love that he's throwing it up there, telling his receivers, go get the damn football. And right now, I got pictures on the screen. They're going to be videos right now for week 1. You're going to see videos on the screen right there, action pack of the reactions of what happened. It won't be just, Trey Lance standing there like a dead duck on the screen. There's going to be a video right there. Right there, you're going to see highlights popping up. And the only reason why I haven't done yet this season so far in preseason is because YouTube will flag that shit down and we can't do that. So what I'm doing right now is get everything approved and lined up. So when I'm talking, I got the videos right there to go over the cold evidence of what I saw over the weekend. But Trey Lance is a baller. Trey Lance makes plays. Scrambling around, getting first downs, just go, lost to 5, lost to 6. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because Trey Lance just broke a tackle and scrambled and ran for 20 yards and ran for touchdowns, and that's why he is so prominent, and he's a guy right now that the Dallas Cowboys love. The interceptions, though. Let's be honest. The interceptions that you're seeing them throw the ball around, yeah, there's some mistakes in the red zone. We saw that every quarterback in National Football League makes mistakes in the red zone. We know that happens all the time, especially young quarterbacks. Now, he showed up, obviously, was with the 49ers, was first on the depth chart, was the starting guy. Got hurt, then obviously Jimmy G stepped in, and then you had Brock Purdy, who's running the 49ers. Trey Lance ends up with the Cowboys backup quarterback, and now he has an opportunity, a chance to play for America's team. In the chat right now, are you a Cowboys fan? Put the stars in the chat if you're a Cowboys fan. And if you're not a Cowboys fan, in the chat right now, put your favorite team, because we're going to talk about that here in a second. A lot of shit happened over the weekend. I want to break this down and give my honest reaction, because people are going to wake up and go, Trey Lance sucks over the media, 5 interceptions. Wait a second. Not so fast. Let's go over this for a second. How do you throw interceptions? Making bad plays, bad mistakes, throwing in the wrong place, throwing in crowded areas? Yes. But your receiver is a freaking NFL player. One-on-one coverage, throw the football. Why? Because you got a receiver who's an NFL caliber player who should go up there and make plays, right? Jump up, catch the football. If they're not going to jump up and catch the football, then what the hell is the point of being an NFL receiver? You got to be better than the D-back. And what I saw, point blank, what I saw was some mistakes by Trey Lance, but then I saw even certain interceptions. I saw a little out route, hit his receiver on the money, and instead of receiver going to get in the football, which you're taught, just so you know, all through Little League, into high school, into college, into the NFL, you're taught to go get the damn football. And if you're not going to go get the damn football when Trey Lance throws it to you, the cornerback, the DB, the safety, the linebackers, they're going to go get the football and go pick six if you don't get out there and get it done. And when I saw one-on-one coverage, I saw a lack of effort by receivers. I'm just saying right now, I watched it. We had a live play-by-play on this channel. And if you're watching this for the first time, hit that like button. If you've been here before, hit that damn like button right now. If you're watching on the live stream, we got to pump this shit up and get people in here infested in the live stream because we're getting ready to get started into week one. Let me tell you something. Week one is going to be a lot different. We're going to have a lot of shit to talk about because we're not going to be getting on here talking about players that we didn't know yet. And no hard feelings and no slap in the face of those guys. And I'm not putting them down, whether you're a second string, a third string, or a fourth string. I don't give a damn what string you are. You're in the National Football League. You're a superstar if you ask me. Like, you got that far in your whole life. I started playing football at 4.5, 5 years old. Played my whole damn life. Had a chance with the Giants, a chance with the Dolphins. It didn't work out because of injuries. Right now I'm on the booth right here hanging out with you guys, watching the games and having fun. But the point I'm trying to make right now is a lot of those guys that weren't in, they're not going to be there right now. A lot of those guys that were in, some of them won't be there either. But more importantly, the depth charts, they're moving around. What will they do? Trey Lance. Do they want to keep Trey Lance for the long haul? Do they want to get rid of Dak Prescott? The conversation comes down to right now, realistically, is Trey Lance going to be on the roster for a long time? Are they going to trade Dak Prescott after the end of the year or work a deal out with him where he goes and they bring people to build around Trey Lance? Or do they move forward and say, no, we're keeping Dak Prescott after that performance? And don't judge Trey Lance on that performance because that wasn't realistically all about Trey Lance. That was him making some mistakes, obviously. That was receivers running bad routes. That was receivers not going to get in the ball. These are hot routes. If you're not familiar with the details of football on the offense right now, if your receiver lined up and you're looking down the line of scrimmage and you get to run that route, as you start running, if your corner blitzes, you got a hot route. You're running that fade right now. You better running a hitch route, but your guy blitz, you're running that fade route. So there's some individual discrepancies or issues in timing with quarterbacks and receivers that you don't really know. I'm telling you, in the locker room, in the huddles, they know what's going on a little more than we do watching it live on the screen. I'm going to break that down for you right now. But here's the question. Is Dak Prescott and Ceedee Lamb a distraction? Are they distractions right now because they literally talk about their contract every day? Like Ceedee Lamb, the holdout. Dak Prescott wants to get paid. Are they distractions? Like, do you think they're distractions? In the chat right now, put yes, Ceedee Lamb's distraction. Dak Prescott, just let us know in the chat right now what you think. And if you just joined us right now, hit the damn like button and subscribe. We're moving forward. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here right now. We're getting ready to have live guests on our platform. And let me break this down. Not only do we have live guests, NFL players, NBA players, UFC fighters, we got OnlyFans people coming on the show too. A few OnlyFans accounts, models coming on talking about who they dated in the NFL, spilling some of the beans, some of the tea out here right now. And everybody that's in the chat right now, we greatly appreciate you for joining us this morning. Pitbull Mama, Candy have been moved up the chain to be moderators of our platform. You see them located in blue. They're on there. If anybody wants to spam the accounts, they attack them and get them out right now. We appreciate that. And the people that are in green, you're part of the show. You're part of the Mason mob. We greatly appreciate you for joining our platform. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll announce your names here in a second. You'll be calling in live during our show. Do not forget, you will be calling in live, talking right here with people on the show. Part of the Mason mob, be able to do that. If you want to join the Mason mob, it's $1 a month. You let me know. I put the link in the chat, and you can join it and do it. So anyway, long story short, let's get back on track right here. I apologize my excitement for our show and our platform. But yeah, Dak Prescott, Ceedee Lamb, are they becoming a distraction or have they been a distraction? And realistically, it's time for the Dallas Cowboys to win football games. They got everything lined up to win football games. I don't give a damn if you don't think Dak is the best quarterback or not. He's good enough for the Cowboys to win football games because of his talent around him. If Trey Lance was in the game, a lot of learning, a learning curve, new team, all that going on. He's been there last season. Now he's getting a chance to play a little bit. People saw how damn good he was. You saw why he was drafted because of his ability to be a dual threat, can throw, can pass, can make plays, turns negative yards into positive gains, makes plays with his legs, running down the sideline for a touchdown. like a running back. I wouldn't say he's Lamar Jackson. I wouldn't say he's balling like that as a runner. But what I will say is he's elusive. He's not going to sit back as a pocket passer only like a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning or an Eli Manning or all these other players out there. He's very hard to cover. And right now, these are the two players that possibly could be slowing shit down. Like, let's be real and let's be clear. They're distractions. Anytime your teammates aren't showing up, if Ceedee Lamb's not showing up in the locker room for the game, if he's not on the field during the game, do you guys think so in the chat? All the Mason, hey, let's get a USA chant going on the live stream. USA, because a lot of shit going on. You know, we dive into that too. USA in the chat. If you're in the Mason mob, put the damn flag out there because we're rocking and rolling, supporting our country. And if you're from another country, we appreciate you. As long as you're a good person, we love you and support you here in the U.S. as well. Thank you for joining our show. But look, I think they're distractions. I think Dak Prescott's a good player. I think Ceedee Lamb is one hell of a talented receiver, but he's a distraction. It's true, right? Like, he's not showing up for money purposes. It just shows you in the National Football League, it's a business. You show up to the locker room and be like, wait, where's your left tackle? Oh, he's traded. Oh, shit, that was fast. You show up and go, oh, where's my third receiver? Oh, we traded him to the 49ers. Oh, that shit was fast. Like, where'd he go? And now we're going to get into college football this year too, guys, in the chat. What do you think is more fun to watch, NFL or NCAA? College football or NFL? I like both. They're both entertaining in college football. I love those bands out there, the alma maters, people balling out, playing, obviously for their teams, excited. There's nothing wrong with that. I greatly appreciate college football, and we're going to be covering that shit right here. What's more important? What do you guys like more, NFL or college football? We're going to be covering both, just letting you guys know. So let's move on to a second right now. I just talked about that. Right now, guys, in the live stream, I'm not going to put it on the screen, but look, it's shit or get off the pot for the Cowboys, right? Like, it's shit or get off the pot. And there's a lot of Cowboys fans. I grew up rooting for the Cowboys. It's shit or get off the pot. Am I right or wrong in the chat right now? Is it shit or get off the pot for the Cowboys right now? They got the quarterback in Dak Prescott, good backup in Trey Lance, mobile. Both of them are mobile. Ceedee Lamb. They got some great receivers. They got Ferguson at tight end position. They got Ezekiel at the backfield. And let me tell you something right now. I got other pictures on here, and let me break this down for you. In the backfield, you want to talk about a sleeper. This guy is a freaking sleeper, okay? Deuce Vaughn is a sleeper. This running back, and I got to tell you, in a minute, into next week, I'm going to have the live clips on here running so you guys can see. But this man is a sleeper running for the Cowboys. And I look at the picture, and I'm like, whoa, this man legit looks like he's 3 feet tall out there. Like, he looks like he's 3 feet. I'm not going to lie. He doesn't look like he's all that damn big. And that picture right there, man, oh, shit, like he looks like he's running on the ground at some point. But I'm just saying, it should have get off the pot time for the Dallas Cowboys, right? Like, it really is. And Dak Prescott is leading that by example. And he's got to get it done. Like, he's the guy that people are rooting for. He's the guy that people are like, if you're our starting quarterback, here's some of your talent. And again, these pictures will be replaced with videos, right? Will be replaced with videos. And do you think is Ezekiel Elliott going to be the guy this year? Will Ezekiel Elliott be able to get it done? Is he the kind of running back that you believe, guys? Do you think that he's going to be beast mode? And here's another picture for you as we move on right here. These two quarterbacks got to figure it out. Jerry Jones got his glasses off right there because he's like, shit, we got to shit or get off the pot. And look, I'm just saying, when there comes a point in time, there's other teams like that too. The Miami Dolphins should get off the pot for the Miami Dolphins. There's a few teams out there that they need to start winning. Patriots, we can get on the line. People that need to start winning games and figuring it out. Tom Brady left. They got to figure it out. The New York Jets, right, got to figure it out. I wouldn't say it should get off the pot for the Jets. They just got to build and get to a playoff game. Like Browns, I go through 49. Like, they've been playing, balling. But for the people that are shit to get off the pot, like, it's legit. The Cowboys, the Dolphins, shit to get off the pot time. And if they don't do it, there's going to be a lot of upset people. And people are like, they got everybody they need right now to win football games. Got to the playoffs, lost to Jordan Love and the Packers last year. Like, what were we missing? Was it Coach McCarthy? Is that a problem? We got pictures of Coach McCarthy. Is he the problem? Why are they not getting where they got to go? Right now, guys, it should get off the pot time for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's move on right now to the Steelers. The Steelers to choose their quarterback in Justin Fields or Wilson. Who should they pick? Right, this is part of the platform right now we got to go over. They got to make a decision. And listen, Coach Tomlin said, look, we're going to make a decision here now relatively soon. And I'm sure it should be today. It might be announced. You might see it on the news. If they did, put it in the chat right now. But look, they got to make a damn decision. Like right now, like, who's your quarterback? And the reason why I got to do that is, Who the hell, like literally the fans don't even know, okay, who's going to be in, who we root for. Like you don't want to be in shambles going into week 1. Your quarterback doesn't even know if he's going to play. At least by the last preseason game, be like, we're going with Justin Fields. Or nope, we're going with Russell Wilson. And the live stream at the top of the screen right now, 62%, I believe it says. My eyes are damn near as good as someone who's 105 years old, so I can't really see shit. I'm get my eyes fixed here for distance. But 62% says Justin Fields is going to be the quarterback. People say they want Justin Fields in the game. How do you guys feel in the live stream right now? If you're watching the live stream right now and you're part of the Mesa mob, man, I greatly appreciate you. People that are coming in, and I want to make an announcement, start saying your names in a second that are people in here. MJ, how you doing? Freeman, how you doing? Candy, how are you doing? Pitbull Mama, Richard, Mason, my pops is in the building. How are you doing? Jeff Lee, we appreciate everybody joining. And I believe my grandmother's even in here watching. I hope she's watching. If she's watching, we love you and appreciate you. Devon's in the building. Ken Trell, we appreciate you. As I'm scrolling up right now, everyone that's been in here, there's more people. If I didn't say your name yet, Brian, what's going on? Latoya, Brittany's in here right now in the live stream right now. Look, we appreciate you. Put the dice in the chat. Ryan, good morning. Snowman, Chrome, what's going on? Everybody that's in the building right now, if I didn't say your name, it's not because I don't want to. I just can't see shit. I greatly appreciate watching live right now, or when we get off the live stream, you watch it later. Our platform is going to continue building, and let me break it down for you. We got live play-by-plays coming up this Thursday, week 1. We got the Chiefs and the Ravens right here live for the first game of the year. I mean, everybody that's in here right now to show up for that game, baby. Chiefs and Ravens on Thursday night, rocking and rolling for the live play-by-play. But at the end of the day, look, they got to choose their quarterback. They got to choose their quarterback. And everybody that's like, yeah, the Steelers are going to be good. Look, I went and played at Pitt. I know what it's like. Great facilities, great place to play football. The atmosphere, it's football weather out there in that part of Pennsylvania, Western PA. They got some great players that show up out in Pittsburgh and great people that are showing right now for the Steelers. And some great running backs. I got a lot of people on here I'm looking. But the question here remains, are the Steelers hurting their team by waiting? Like, are they really hurting their team right now by waiting to make their decisions? And they got great players. Fitzpatrick, you see Watts. I mean, they got some great players on that team. They got Najee Harris. I got pictures of Najee Harris. And these are going to turn the videos, guys. We got videos of players, and all kinds of stuff I'm going to do for you guys live on this platform where you guys can see live action-packed video. I just haven't put it up yet because YouTube legit will flag it down. So I'm trying to play by the right rules here as we build our system. I've been offered a lot of money to move on to another network. Greatly appreciate that. But right now, we're not doing that because we're building the Mesa Mob. We're building our platform right here. And as we grow in the mornings, we're going to start having 30 to 40 to 50. We've had over 100 people in the live stream in the mornings, especially talking political. It gets pretty damn crazy. But when this turns into hundreds of people in the morning, you're going to see all the stuff coming back to the Mesa Mob. And we greatly appreciate you every day. Bring a friend in here and join us. Everybody bring one person in here and you're going to see what happens. But listen, the Pittsburgh Steelers, are we hurting the Steelers right now? And here's a picture of the stadium right now. Out there at Heinz Field, a great shot where the Steelers, even when college football, you stay right across from the stadium in the hotel the game before. And look, before people start pouring in, and then all of a sudden, bang, here comes the crowd, right? Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And let me tell you something, they're not playing around. And the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they need something to root about, and they're excited. The question still comes down to, are they hurting the Pittsburgh Steelers by not selecting their quarterback? Like, who are they? And right now, you go with the ones. You go with the twos, right? If Justin Fields is running with the ones, you're working on that timing with your receiver. And here's the thing. When it's 50-50, Justin Fields is getting 50% of those plays, those snaps. If there's 50 snaps, 25, goes to Justin Fields, 25 goes to Russell Wilson. I don't know the exact number, but it's pretty damn close to that, like running those plays, right? And what happens is when you're running those plays, you're not getting a chance to get as many snaps as you need to go with the ones. You need Justin Fields, if he's going to be your starter, to be working with Najee Harris, working with your running back, working with your tight end, hitting your receivers out there, and just really working with the ones and zoning in. You need that team to rally behind your leader, your quarterback. And they could both be leaders of a football team. You could be a leader and not be the starting quarterback, but it's really hard to be the leader of the team. And if you're the sheriff in town, right? So I'm just saying they might be hurting that team. These players looking up to these quarterbacks got to get in that huddle and go look at your guy in the face and go, let's go, let's win this game. And you got to know who you're talking to. I'm just saying, you got to know who you're talking to. Heading to week 1, you look at your quarterback and go, let's win this football game. Right now, if you're looking at two quarterbacks, you're like, shit's in shambles right now. And I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got a chance. They got a pretty good team. But right now, it comes down to the quarterback gameplay. And they got to make some decisions. I'm just saying, And why is this season so big for Justin Fields and Russell Wilson? I'm going to break it down for you right now so you guys understand. If you're watching this right now, drop your lucky numbers in the chat. Drop your lucky numbers in the chat. You know, during the damn live stream, we spin that wheel. We give away some money all the time for our play-by-plays. And on Thursday, we're getting ready to spin some freaking wheels, baby. We're giving out some money out there. Drop your lucky numbers in the chat right now. And if you're not a fan of the Dallas Cowboys or the Steelers, I want to know who you're a fan of. I think some of you put your team out there. But here's the situation. Why is this season so big for Justin Fields and Russell Wilson? First and foremost, Justin Fields. First and foremost, Russell Wilson. Why is this so important for Russell Wilson? Because listen, Russell Wilson was pretty much big time with Seattle. Let's be real. Seahawks, he was balling. The uniforms were shining. People are like, the Seahawks, they got those uniforms out there showing up, reminding me of like Oregon. Always had like another different uniform. And Justin Fields was Russell Wilson was a baller. I'm sorry if I confuse them because every time we talk about them, it's one or the other. But Russell Wilson was a baller. When he was traded from there and released and was sent to the Broncos, people forgot how good he was. They forgot how good he was. Why? Because he wasn't putting up those numbers. He wasn't doing what the Russell Wilson ways were, if you want to say. But then he starts playing okay. People are like, oh, wait, he actually is shining right now. And then they bench him. They want to restructure his contract. They bench him. So now what happens? He ends up playing for the Steelers. Now, this is part of his legacy. This is part of how far will Russell Wilson go. We're talking people that go to Hall of Fames. We're talking people that have MVPs. We're talking people that just have a history. Even if you don't have that, you have this mental capacity of how good were you in the National Football League? How great were you? Right now in the chat, is Russell Wilson a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League right now? Is he even a top 10? At one point, he was definitely in top 10. Is he in the top 10 right now of starters in National Football League? He might be even lower, right? He might be 15, 17. There's a lot of good quarterbacks out there. We're talking Patrick Mahomes. We're talking Lamar Jackson. We're talking Dak Prescott. We're talking, in no particular order, we're talking Joe Burrow. We're talking Josh Allen. We're talking, you can go all the way down of all these quarterbacks on different franchises. Jalen Hurts. And again, I'm not going in particular order. I'm just giving you some names right now. As you go down the list, there's some great talented quarterbacks out there. And right now, Russell Wilson, not playing this season, not starting, could potentially hurt the mental capacity, the memories, the history of Russell Wilson. If he starts this season and has a great year with the Steelers and retires, people can say, Russell Wilson was a beast. So that's the thing right now. And then you go and you talk about Justin Fields. What's in it for him right now, right? Coming from the Bears, was drafted, high draft pick, gets to the Bears, and people thought he was going to be talented. People thought he was going to be great, right? Here he is with the Bears, and we thought he was going to be phenomenal, right? And then he gets traded. They didn't keep him. They wanted to get Caleb Williams. They let him go. So now he's a Steeler. And look, that's great. That's great for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. He's a good quarterback. But at the end of the day why is this so important for him this season? Here's the truth. Because he's either going to be a starter in the National Football League, he's going to be a baller this year, end up playing well, or he's going to be a backup quarterback. Like right now, he was a starter with the Bears and then wasn't playing and whatever. Now he's here with the Steelers. And like, okay, is Justin Fields going to be an absolute beast in the National Football League? Is he going to run the Pittsburgh Steelers? Is he going to be a starting quarterback? Or is he going to be a backup quarterback? Like this season right here is really a big deal. It should get off the pot for the Cowboys, but it's kind of should get off the pot for these two quarterbacks because they got to make a decision for them, but they got to make a decision on their future right now. If one of them is playing, they have a chance to build beyond that. I just want to say I appreciate you guys as we're joining in right now to our live stream. If you're watching right now, listen, we are live every single day in the morning, right? 10 o'clock every day. Come at 9:55. Everyone that's watching right now, I greatly appreciate you. Hit that like button and subscribe. But we're live every day at 10 o'clock. And when the season starts, we're going to have live guests on here. I got some stuff being scheduled right now. We got NFL players. We got OnlyFans models coming on saying they're dating guys. We cannot wait to see what's going on with that because some interesting conversation. Are they working? Are they working OnlyFans? Are they getting the pay right now from that relationship? Like they're going to be, letting us know, spilling the beans on here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Little TMZ like kind of thing going on. But we're going to have that mix with some guys coming on playing football throughout the weeks, and I'm excited to have that on here. Look, if you can have a guy come on the chat right now, if you can have a special guest on here, who would you like to see on the show? If you're in the live stream right now, if you just joined us, Roger, thanks for you joining too. If you would love, who would you like to see on the show that you would want to talk to? Drop it in the chat right now. I want to see who you guys, because I got some people we're talking to. I want to see who you guys would like to have on the show that you can call in and talk to. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm just saying, you guys being able to communicate with them live on our platform, live on our show will be very interesting. Guys, the Cowboys, look, it is shit to get off the pot. And if they don't right now put up for this season and ball out, what's going on with Dak Prescott? They win a Super Bowl this year. Dak Prescott's going to be here for several more years. If they get to the playoffs and they don't win a playoff game, and I think it was, they haven't won a playoff game now, and I don't know how many years it's been away on the road. A playoff game on the road has been like 20-some years. Something crazy. I saw the number. I don't want to say it wrong. But they haven't, and so now it's time, right? And all these Cowboys fans, they're excited about what's going to happen this year. I'm excited for NFL Week 1 to be back. Look, I am. Listen, in the chat right now, can we get NFL in the chat right now? Everybody hashtag NFL, because this season is going to be big. And the reason why it's important to hashtag NFL and hashtag to put that team up there we're talking about is because we're going to be live on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube live. So it's so important as we move forward into the NFL season that you guys hashtag NFL. I didn't even do it my damn self. Make sure you hashtag NFL, hashtag Cowboys, hashtag Steelers, because all it does is it spirals through social media and lets everybody know what we're talking about here on our live stream. And that's why we do that. We greatly appreciate you. And if you got something to say right now in the live stream, this is part of the show where you can put your message on the screen. How do you feel about the Cowboys? If you got a message about the Cowboys or you got a message about the Steelers right now, put a hashtag in front of your message, and I'll pull it up on the show right now. Everyone, let me see who else is in here. Dustin, what's going on? Dustin, welcome back. I appreciate you. Any message that you guys want to pull up on the screen right now, if you got something to say, all you got to do is put a hashtag in front of it right now. And I believe, let me see if I got it right. I believe we can pull it up on the show. Let me see if I got this right. I think I do. Let me see here. We got it on. I think we got it on. I think Tech got it right. I'm writing my own tag. We got the people on here that were working for the show, that were here for a long time. And now I want to make sure that we can get everything rocking and rolling. Let me see if we got it live on here. I believe I got it right for all your messages that are going to start popping up live on our platform right here. I got it right here. If you got something to say right now, put a hashtag in front of your message and it will pop up right on our show right now. Let's see if you guys are in here. Hashtag. Okay, here we go. I see some hashtags coming in. Hashtags coming in right now. Candy's like, she's a Cowboys fan, right? Candy, Cowboys fan? I know you like the Cowboys, Candy. Who should start? Dak Prescott, Trey Lance. How do you feel about it? Let me know how you're feeling about it. We got more Cowboys fans coming into the building. Jeff Lee's like, hashtag NFL, hashtag Cowboys. He thinks Cowboys are going to win. Are they going to get to the playoffs? Let me know. Are the Cowboys going to get to the playoffs? Yes or no? Are they going to win a Super Bowl? Drop it in the chat right now. What we got going on? Who else just left a message? I see. Make sure you put a hashtag in front of your message. Here we go, coming in from Kentrell. Go look at Russell Wilson's stats compared to Patrick Mahomes' stats from last year. Similar. Wow, that's interesting news right now. If you're seeing that right now on the chat right there, Cantrell said, go look at Russell Wilson's stats compared to Patrick Mahomes. Said it's similar. That's kind of questionable, right? Like, that's interesting. And if you're in the live stream right now, remember, this is part where you can put shit on the screen. Right now, if you got something to say, hashtag it in the chat. Don't just write it. Hashtag it. Hashtag NFL and put your message on there and it will pop up on the screen right now. That's all I'm saying right now, guys. I appreciate you guys that are coming. I see some more messages coming in. What else we got that's popping up? Let me see if this is showing up right now. We got some more messages coming in right now. Let me pull them up and see what people are saying. Elijah, what's going on? Welcome back to the live stream, Elijah. What do you got to say? Let me pull it up on the screen. The Cowboys will not make it to the Super Bowl. You guys agree with that? Elijah said, no, they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl. Why are they not going to make it, Elijah? Tell us why in the chat right now. If you're watching this, talk to Elijah. Are they going to make it to the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Candy came in. Candy said, okay, hold on a second. We got some discrepancies here right now. Good morning, Brendan, coming into the live stream. Right now, let me see what you got to say, Candy. Cowboys will make it to the Super Bowl. You guys believe that right now? If you're live stream right now, what do you guys think? If you're coming into the building right now, put your freaking hashtags in there right now and let me see what you guys think. And if a message is on the screen, leave a message and put what you think about it. Because listen, I don't know. I'm going to hear what you guys got to think. Let's see what MJ said. MJW's in the building. We appreciate him. Same can be said about Lamar Jackson and Justin Fields. Wow, are you saying that Lamar Jackson and Justin Fields had the same exact stats last year? Or wait, are you saying that they're similar players? What are you saying about that, MJ? Let me know what you're saying right now. I want to know what you actually mean by that. Please let me know what you mean by that. Pitbull Mama's got something to say. What is she saying in the building right now? Here she comes on the screen. Bang. Cowboys, yes to the playoffs. Super Bowl, no. And she's a Cowboys fan. So she's saying, yes, they're going to get to the playoffs, but she's saying, no, they're not going to get to the Super Bowl. How do you guys feel about that? Jeff Lee, what you got to say? Pulled up on the screen. Guys, if you got something to say right now, put a hashtag in front of your message, and it will pop up on the screen right now. Yes, if the clown owners stay out of the way. Jeff Lee said, it's not the damn Cowboys, it's not Dak Prescott, it's not CeeDee Lamb, it's not Ezekiel Elliott. He's saying it's not those players, it's not Michael Parsons, another person holding out. It's not them. He's saying it's the ownership. Are you saying coaches and owners are the reason why they're not going to make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl? Is that what's holding them back? Jeff Lee, let me know on the live stream right now. Here we go, coming in right now. We got another message here from Elijah. Because they might have some type of curse on them because they never made it deep into the playoffs like until 1960s. What is going on right now? Is that true? Is that true right now? If you're in the live stream right now and you got something to say, hashtag your message right now. Hashtag NFL, hashtag Cowboys, or hashtag right now onto the Steelers. Bills Mafia. Cantrell said the Bills are going to get it done. Is this true? Is this true? Are the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, are they going to ball out? I mean, they don't have Stephon Diggs anymore. They replaced, they got some new players in there. Are the Buffalo Bills going to be that good? How do you guys feel about that? Here it is. Look, I agree. They won't make it to the Super Bowl. So you're saying the Cowboys are not, that's right. You said the Cowboys are not going to make it because why? Because why? If you got something to say right now, put a hashtag in front of your message, hashtag NFL, hashtag Cowboys, or hashtag Steelers, and I'll pull it up on the screen. Here we go, get Candy. They got a good team this year. So you're saying the Cowboys got it this year. They got a team. They got to do it. And look, we got a message coming in right now. It must have a hashtag in front of it. But listen, let's just say, even if you don't got a hashtag, Pop's got something to say. We got to pull that up right now. Richard Mason is in the building. What does he have to say? And listen, everybody tell him right now, if you want to say something, put a hashtag in front of your message. Hashtag NFL, hashtag Cowboys, or hashtag Steelers. Here we are. I always say they're going to the Super Bowl. Is that right? You think they're going this year? Or are you just saying they're going to go? Or you just say, you always say that, but they're just not going to make it. How do you feel about that right now? Let us know how you feel in the live stream, everybody. Look, I'm just saying, they have an opportunity, right? Let me see right here. MJ said both had similar stats last year. It says only one played for a competent offensive coordinator. Okay, are you back talking about Lamar Jackson again, Justin Fields? Is that what the message was there? I believe that's what that was about, right? Because look, everybody, they got some opportunities, obviously. And in the building right now, we can't forget Mile High is in the building.
Smoke weed every day.
We greatly appreciate Mile High, one of our big impact player on the show. We're getting impact players. Mile High is an impact player. We appreciate him. So let's go, Brandon. He's got the USA flags. It says USA. Won't show the flags on there. He put USA out there. Look, we greatly appreciate Mile High. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. What else is going on? If you're coming into the live stream right now, make sure you put a hashtag in front of your message. And guess what? It'll pop up on the screen for you right now. This is part of our show where we get more interactive. A lot of people don't do this, but we do because I want you guys to make some other people part of our show, part of our program, to be part of what we do. Here we go. Jeff Lee said, yes, Jerry Jones and Steve. Stephen Jones. Okay. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, he put, are the problem when you wait to pay their players and keep going up. It keeps going up on their contracts. Is that right? Do you guys believe that? Is that true? Is Jeff Lee right? Like, look, you want to wait on paying these players. They're holding out. They want to get paid. A lot of people in the National Football League right now are doing that. And I hate to say it, there's a lot of prima donnas out there now. They got to get paid. A lot of people get paid. Tyreek Hill, Tua, some other players got their money. If you're holding out, does this mean that you're going to have to pay those players more? Is Jeff Lee right? Like, you keep doing this shit, the money's going to go up. Is that actually right? That might be something that we got to look into, right? Like, I don't know. That might be true. That might be true. Roger's got something to say in the building. Make sure you put a hashtag in front of that message. It pops up on the screen. I hate to say it, but I don't think they are getting to the big game with Dak. Is that true? Is that true? It could be true. Like, Dak's been there for a long time and hasn't won. Obviously hasn't gotten it done. He's had a lot of great talent. He's had Ezekiel Elliott for years before this and all these other people. Is it true? Is it that the Cowboys have great talent, but they just can't get it done with Dak Prescott? Is that the problem? Is Dak Prescott the problem in the chat right now? Tell me, put Dak's the problem. What is the problem with the Cowboys? Like, they got to the playoffs last year, and they got beat by Jordan Love and the Packers. And let me tell you something. I like Jordan Love, and I'm not knocking Jordan Love because Jordan Love's going to be damn good. But the Packers last year, how good were they? And they beat the Cowboys stacked up with players. Do you think Dak's the problem? Is Jerry Jones the problem? Is Coach McCarthy the problem? Who is the problem? I know it's not the Cowboys cheerleaders because I don't hear anybody complaining about the Cowboys cheerleaders. So I believe everybody on planet Earth thinks the Cowboys cheerleaders are pretty damn good, right? So let's just be honest about that right now. What else we got to say? Hashtag your message and it will pop up on the screen. It must have a hashtag in front if you want it to pop up live on our show. As we get ready to close off right now, drop your messages out there so I can pull them up. Here we go. Niners, sorry. I said Liners. I went to high school. We're the Liners where I'm from in high school. But the Niners, let's go. Brandon Ayuk, you think the Niners are going to ball out, MJ? How do you feel about the Niners? Do you think they're going to get it done? Yes or no? Will the 49ers be great this year? Will the 49ers ball out this year? That's a question to be heard. That's a question that needs to be seen because the 49ers and Brock Purdy have made a lot of freaking money at this point. Actually, the 49ers have made a lot of money. Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy has not made a lot of money. Brock Purdy is sitting back going, I got to get paid. I made $900,000 last year. I had a roommate. Like living out in California, you make $900,000 and you got a freaking roommate because you lose all your damn money to taxes, which we'll go over that another day in political stuff. But that's what happens. And now Brock Purdy is waiting on a big time paycheck. Will the Niners get to the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Will they be there again? Will Brock Purdy get it done? Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. They got a team, boy. Here comes Roger in the building. Said Cowboys cheerleaders, boy. Those Cowboys cheerleaders, they go through boot camp. They look like that because they go through boot camp. And I might be able to have one of those cheerleaders come live on our show. I'm pretty interested in that to come on and talk to us. Guys, we got a lot of people coming on this platform. You guys will see it. And when we get sponsored on our show, everything goes out to you guys. So I just want to say what's up. People are coming into the building. If you're in here right now and you got something to say, hashtag it in the chat right now and hit that like button. We're running this shit up. We got a lot of opportunities. And listen, in the morning, I want to know what you guys think every freaking day as we get started on our live stream. I want you guys to know something. Every day, come at freaking 9:55. Don't come at 10. Come at 9:55 because when we get in here, we start talking every day. And we know people that come in here early at 9:55 having those conversations. I know you got busy days. I know you got busy schedules. I know you're running around. You're taking kids to school. You're showing up at work and doing all that. The reason why we're 10 o'clock right now is because everyone that comes into the building right now at 10 o'clock, we want to give you the information right now. If something happens in the morning, we want to be the first people to get in the morning and talk about it and be live right here on our platform saying, this just happened. That's why we're live at 10. Give you guys a chance to take your kid to school, get your coffee lined up. I got my coffee right here. Cheers to you guys. I get it lined up like that right there. And when we do that, I get a chance to give it to you in the morning. As we get our sponsors and big time people part of our show, they might want to move us to the evening or move us to a 12 o'clock time. But right now, we're live every day at 10 o'clock. If you're watching this right now, we got a live play-by-play on Thursday. We got the Chiefs. We got the Ravens live right here on this platform on Thursday. Make sure you guys are here for the game because NFL Week 1's kicking off. There's going to be so many people joining our show as we move forward. It's our first NFL season, regular season on this platform. I'm expecting this year to go big time on that play-by-plays. And listen, if you're in here right now, are you going to be here tomorrow for the show? Tomorrow morning, 9:55, we're going to be talking live. We're talking everything tomorrow morning. We got some interesting conversation tomorrow, and I'm going to dive into it, and I cannot wait for you guys to be here for that. Put a Y in the chat if you're going to be here tomorrow. Right now, put a Y in the chat if you're going to be here tomorrow. Throw the dice in the chat if you're in the Mesa Mob. We're going to be live right here on this platform tomorrow, 9:55. I'll be in here talking with you. Before the countdown, when the countdown starts at 10, I can't talk anymore on there, so it's going. At 9:55, I can talk directly with you in the live stream. That's why I want you guys to be here. I will see you guys tomorrow for the live stream at 9:55. I just said about 20 times so you guys know. And on Thursday, we have our first NFL game. People came in here new for the first time. We appreciate you in the live stream right now. Brenda, Cantrell, Roger, Candy, MJ, we appreciate you. We got to get MJ in the Mesa Mob. MJ, we got to get you in the Mesa Mob. Pitbull, Mama, Candy, the moderators, we appreciate you. You guys help out so much. Another Mike in the building. Elijah, Mile High, baby, we appreciate you. Everyone that's in here right now that's coming in. We had Snowman in the chat. We had Tracy. Tracy was here this morning. She was running around. She had to get to an appointment for the doctor. She was in here letting us know what was going on. Richard came into the building today, and I think my grandmother might have been in here today, which is good. As we get ready to start everything, guys, I want you guys to know something. Brian's in the building, too. As we get ready and we expand our show, I'm going to get ready to start all the marketing advertising as we get ready to kick off into the season. And when that starts, I see a lot of people coming in here. I didn't want to do that. This is zero marketing, zero advertising, all hanging out with you guys. Why this is important, I'm getting a chance to build friendships and relationships with you guys, and that's more important to me as we kick off our show. All the people that are in the Mason mob, you will reap the big-time benefits of that. I greatly appreciate you. Look, it's Monday. Have a great rest of your Monday. Get through today. We're getting through the summer. Basically, summer's over if you got kids, but we're getting through the summer, getting ready to get into September, and football is back, baby. I am so pumped for the game on Thursday. Chiefs, Ravens, we got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Like, we're talking Super Bowl type shit. We're talking playoffs, Super Bowl. We're talking someone's got to get out there and get balling. You want to talk about shit to get off the pot? On Thursday, there's going to be some people getting hit out there. I'm just saying. And let me tell you something. I'm going to break this down. As soon as I sign off today, let it load up. Go back and leave a comment on the video. Go back and leave a comment on this video. Ryan, it's so glad to have you in here too. And I cannot wait as this show grows and builds and continues to boom, boom, boom. And those networks keep offering all that stuff, sponsor deals. Like, hey, Brad, if you come on our show right now, we can offer you an opportunity. You get all this pay right now. Move. I get that. I can make $700,000 a show or $1 million. I appreciate that, all these opportunities. But I want to build this. This is the baby. This is the dream. This is how we do it. Mason Mob, you guys make it possible. Thank you so much. Everyone coming to the building. Elijah, we appreciate you. Everyone that comes into the building, we talk everything. If you're just watching for the first time, sports and entertainment. 90% sports, but if we got to get up there, something big happens, we cover it. We're doing the live debate on this platform with Trump and Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, right here on this platform right now. And look, I'm not saying Kamala because it's Kamala. People say, oh, you making fun of her name. I'm not making fun of her name. I don't know if it's Kamala or Kamala. I don't know. I don't know her personally. I'm just saying the damn name the best way I can say it. But live on this platform, we're going to cover that. I want to see what you guys think. As we get ready to sign up, guys, throw the flags in the chat right now. Put USA in the chat. USA. Throw that out there right there from another country. We greatly appreciate you. But because we're based here, we got to show love and appreciate our nation. Put the USA out there. Mile High, we appreciate it. Again, Candy, Pitbull Mama, our moderators, we greatly appreciate you. And we know Kentrell is becoming a bigger part of our platform, too. He's going to drop the stats in the chat during the season. We appreciate that. We're going to have more opportunities coming up as we get ready to hire within our Mason Mob. Some hiring opportunities are coming as well. We greatly appreciate you. We will see you guys tomorrow at 9:55. Everybody in here right now, be here at 9:55 Eastern Standard Time because I can communicate with you guys all the way to 10 before the countdown starts. Much love and respect to all of you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. See you tomorrow.
Yo, Shannon, to call you a false prophet. Now, the other stuff, fine. But the false prophet line, let's go with that. When you beat TCU and you were on that roll to start it off, you were coming across as prophetic. I told you this program going to be special. And then it nosedived. So again, that's not really calling you out your name or anything like that. If you're writing a column on a football program, well, you prophesized we were going to do something that you didn't do yet.
All right, we got to go. Hit the top of the hour. Great conversation.
Well, I need to become
when we come back on First Take, we know Dan loves defending quarterbacks, but how many guys is he calling elite in today's NFL? Stephen A. and Shannon are fired up about this one. Come on back.